Nah, man, I'm joking. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to DG Outdoors. I did this little intro as a joke, but in some cases it's actually pretty serious. But today's video is going to be on broadhead testing for archery season coming up. You know, since we've been quarantined on a non-essential travel ban, I've been trying to do a lot of work, as you guys saw with my ground blinds. Now it's time to test out the recurve bow with the archery equipment and see how I'm going to do. Let me get out of this Kim suit. This is like a jacket you put metal plates in, and it'll be bulletproof. But this is an actual NBC chem suit for biological warfare. Gen 1 woodland camo. My dad had one in '94 when he joined the military. But it's ineffective because I took all the charcoal out of it because I wanted to wear it as a hunting suit. I'm going to show you guys something real quick if I'll pan in. Alright. So this knife I have on right here, this is my grandpa's in Vietnam. And this is just the Crosman M4177. I was just trying to be funny. In times of, stress, sometimes you got to try to be funny. But that is serious, y'all. Try to protect what's yours. You guys don't know what's going to happen from here. So we're going to get to shooting and having some fun. Y'all stick with me. Alright, guys. So I forgot to mention that mask I was wearing. That's just my SCBA mask for the fire department. I don't have an air pack. And anyway, in this situation, an air pack wouldn't do me very good. Depending on how fast you breathe, the air tank could only last you about 30 minutes. You really need like a respirator mask or something like that. But here in a quick sec, which I'm actually putting this on the wrong arm. Hang on. So here in a second, I'm going to show you guys what broadheads I have and show them to you guys. And then we're going to get to shooting and having a good time. Y'all, it is like super duper foggy out here this morning. I was going to make the video at 8 o'clock this morning. Damn tree line. I was going to make it at 8 o'clock this morning. And then I decided to wait. It's about 10 o'clock. Again, I hope with that intro I didn't offend anybody. That wasn't my purpose. But y'all, let's get into this review and see how those broadheads fly. And keep busy. That's the best thing. Keep busy. All right, guys. So as I said, I have 3 different types of broadheads. 2 of them are Chinese-made generics of American-made broadheads, and 1 is an actual American-made broadhead. So let's start with the American-made broadhead. Okay. This is the Allen Lightning fixed blade 3-blade broadhead. It's 100 grains. All mine are 100 grains. And I say that because the generic ones might not exactly be 100 grains because their tolerance levels are a little bit different. They mimic the style of broadhead that I wanted, and they're also cheaper. I can get a 3-pack of these at Walmart for like $6. And we're going to shoot this one. The next one I have, and these next 2, this is the generic Chinese-made Swacker broadhead. I bought 12 of these for $12 instead of 3 for like $30. And these little O-rings come off, and the blades fall down like that and gives you a really good cutting diameter. Now, I'm hoping these things fly okay, because most people say that, they don't like to hear the little rattle in there, which right now I don't hear a rattle at all, which it was rattling before. The next one is my favorite. I spent $18 for 12 of these. And this is the generic Rage broadhead. It has a 2-inch cutting diameter on here. It has a little cup right there that supposedly when these things open, it's supposed to break. And I hope that doesn't happen because I don't have any replacements. Unless I can figure a way to tie like a rubber band around the top of it right here or something where there's no blades. I have some O-rings. I might be able to do that. But y'all, let's get to shooting. I think I'm just going to shoot at the block target. I'm going to see how they perform. I do have a picture of a turkey target, and I need to get the field points out and get practice shooting for accuracy before I bring these things out. I just been wanting to do a review and see how well these things shoot. So y'all, let's get to shooting. All right, guys, so when you're tuning a broadhead, you want to be able to shoot as well as your field points, your practice points. Well, we're just going to shoot these and find out how well it is. So here's the first arrow broadhead, that's going to get shot. It's the Allen 3-blade, fixed blade broadhead out of the Samick Sage, y'all. So let's see how well these things shoot. I'm at about 10 yards, and we're going to see which one shoots the best. I don't know how well this test is going to be. We're about ready to find out. All right, guys, so that didn't do too bad at all. And that arrow flew particularly straight. I'm kind of glad. Let's shoot the generic Swacker broadhead. That's supposedly 100 grains and go from there. All right, guys, so here's the Swacker generic broadhead. I don't know if I was supposed to take the O-ring off or not, but we're about ready to find out. Yeah, there we go. All right, guys, so I shot a little high on this one. I don't think the blade's deployed. When you shoot those, the blades are supposed to open up. So let's pull this out. Give me a second, I'll pull it out and we'll see how it looks. All right, guys, so the O-ring didn't deploy. That O-ring should have broke. Maybe I should have took it off before I shot it. I'm gonna try shooting this one again with no O-ring and see how it does. All right, guys, shot number 2 with the generic Swacker broadhead. Sorry, I didn't like the way the first one shot, so here we go. All right, guys, so here's the second shot. I don't know if the blade's deployed again, but here's the second arrow. So let's check it out. Well, guys, I don't know. It didn't deploy. I don't know if it's because it's styrofoam. It might deploy better if I shoot at that 3D buck. It did push the O-ring back, but it just didn't let the blades deploy. It's supposed to have a 2-inch cutting diameter. So let me shoot this one more time at the 3D deer target. Matter of fact, I'm going to shoot at the Reinhardt target instead, and we'll see how it does with that. All right, guys, third shot's a charm. I'm shooting at the Reinhardt target, that black one that I normally shoot at. And we're going to shoot the rest of these 2 arrows that are expandable. That's what they call these, expandables, because the blades come out broadheads at this target. It's a little bit harder target. I think that might be the issue. So here we go. I went to pull the point out of the target. It's still buried in there somewhere. This insert was coming out. That's what the insert of this arrow looks like. I've had some issues with these doing that lately. So I have another arrow, and we're going to put up that point on that other arrow. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to shoot the rage right now. Go in and grab another point, and we'll try to use the other arrow for that. I honestly wasn't expecting that to happen, but I have had lately a few of those knocks or inserts come out at the end. And if I could have got that out of the target, I would have been able to probably super glue it back in there. I've got one in the car that I'm going to super glue in there from stumping the other day that came out too. This is probably one of the broadheads I've always wanted since high school when they came out with them. And when I found them online for 18 bucks for 12, I was like, that's awesome. I didn't care if they were Chinese or not. Let's shoot this into the Reinhardt. If it's accurate where I'm pointing, this is what I'm going to use for turkey hunting. I just wanted to see how those other broadheads flew with those arrows and how they performed. Here we go with the generic rage. Well, I shot a little high, so we may have to reshoot that one. All right, guys, so this shot high and hit the foam target behind it. As you guys can see, it didn't open up, and I believe that's because that foam target's not very hard. But we're going to try to hit the Reinhardt target, and hopefully it opens up on it. I aimed a little high. There we go. And I think it opened up. All right, guys, this thing's supposed to have a 2-inch cutting diameter. Look at this. Right there. Right there. Let's pull it out and see if it did open up. And if it did, these may be my hunting arrows for the year. All right, guys, these worked exactly the way they were supposed to. 2-inch cutting diameter. It's even got some foam on there. It doesn't look like that the little holder broke, which is a good thing, so I can reuse this broadhead. It didn't fly in exactly straight, but I'm gonna try to shoot it again and see if that was the issue. Let me get this thing set back up and we'll shoot it one more time. Guys, I was wrong. You guys see underneath here? Look. See that little piece? That blade is supposed to hook in there right there. Dang it, let me get closer. That blade is supposed to hook into this plastic piece right here, but the end of it's cracked. Maybe I could shoot it like this. We're gonna try it one more time. But I have 11 more of these in the house, so let's shoot this one more time, and then I'm gonna go inside. Just for the fun of it, let's do an open shot test. I really don't know what this video taught me other than the 3 fixed blade broadheads fly really low, which I may use. And these do open up on contact, which is good because that's exactly what they're made to do. Go like that, have a 2-inch cutting diameter, and that makes one heck of a wound channel. So I don't know if this is going to affect how it flies, but I broke the little black piece, which is supposed to happen when you shoot these, that holds it together. The brand new Rages don't use those little plastic pieces anymore, but these are all I could find. So yeah, that definitely affected the flight of the arrow. I've got a bunch of O-rings in the house. I'm going to see if I can fit one on there. But I'd like to thank y'all for joining me on DG Outdoors. I was going to try to see which one flew the best, and I found out which ones worked the best and fly the best. And at least they all fly straight. I wasn't expecting that one broadhead to still be stuck in the target. But guys, that's why I get out here and practice. I'm finding more flaws about these arrows, but I do really like these arrows because they are so cheap and I can buy a bunch of them. And if I have to glue in inserts and nocks, then that's what I have to do. But I'd like to thank y'all for joining me on DG Outdoors. Remember, like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, make fun of me, wherever y'all need to do. Y'all stay safe. Y'all wear masks. Y'all keep good out there. And remember, stay safe. I'll see you guys on the next one of DG Outdoors. All right, guys. So before I go, I want to make one statement. You know, everybody's talking about having to be shut in and not being able to really go anywhere for the non-essential travel ban. Let me tell you what. As YouTube creators, our job is to entertain people. Our job is to get out and do the best thing that we can, because sometimes we may be the only thing someone wants to watch or has to watch. Netflix is fun sometimes, but YouTube, some people follow us like we're king and queens out there, and they love to see what we're doing, especially our family and friends. And plus, this is also a way to stay in contact with people. So, y'all, all my friends out there, stay safe. And to my family, I love all you guys if you guys are watching this. And just remember, y'all, stay safe and have a good one.